Narrator. Mike had a date on Friday night. The problem? He thought his normal clothes made him look boring. So when he saw a shiny leather jacket on sale, he immediately bought it. His friends were shocked. "Mike, you look like a movie villain who got fired," Jake said. "What? This jacket is cool," Mike replied. Sarah shook her head. "Trust me. Nobody wears jackets like that anymore." Mike refused to listen. In fact, he loved the jacket so much that he wore it everywhere. At the grocery store. At the coffee shop. Even while ordering pizza. The worst part? Every stranger kept asking him if he worked as a nightclub security guard. But Mike didn't care. Tomorrow was his big date. And this jacket was going to change everything. The next day, Mike met Sarah and Jake at the mall. "Okay," Mike said. "Help me look cool." Sarah immediately pointed at the jacket. "Step 1, lose that." "No." "Step 2, seriously, lose that." "No." Jake laughed. A little kid walked by. He looked at Mike and asked, "Mom, why is Batman's uncle here?" Everyone started laughing. Mike wasn't happy. Then Sarah picked out a simple blue shirt. "Try this." Mike hated it. But after changing, something strange happened. People smiled at him. The cashier complimented him. Even the mall security guard stopped following him. For the first time, Mike started wondering. Maybe his friends were right. That evening, Mike arrived at the restaurant for his date. Everything seemed perfect. Until disaster struck. As he sat down, he heard a loud ripping sound. Rear up. His pants split right down the back. Mike froze. His date froze. Even the waiter froze. Nobody said a word. Finally the waiter whispered, "Sir, I think your pants have resigned." Mike slowly stood up. Big mistake. The entire restaurant saw everything. People started laughing. One customer nearly dropped his drink. Mike wanted to disappear. But his date surprised him. Instead of laughing at him, she laughed with him. And somehow that made everything better. Mike borrowed an apron from the restaurant kitchen. Now he looked like a chef who had lost his restaurant. His date couldn't stop laughing. Neither could Mike. They ended up sharing funny childhood stories. Embarrassing school moments. Awkward family vacations. For the first time all night, nobody cared about clothes. Nobody cared about fashion. They were simply having fun. Meanwhile Jake and Sarah arrived at the restaurant. The second they saw Mike wearing an apron over his pants, they completely lost control. Jake laughed so hard he nearly fell off his chair. Sarah took a picture. A picture Mike would regret forever. The next morning, Mike checked social media. There it was. The picture. Someone had added the caption. Chef of fashion disasters. Thousands of people loved it. Mike was horrified. At first. Then he noticed something. The comments weren't making fun of him. People loved how he laughed at himself. Even his date commented. Best dinner ever. Mike smiled. Maybe being cool wasn't about clothes. Maybe being cool was being confident enough to laugh when everything goes wrong. And from that day forward, the leather jacket stayed in the closet.